King Charles appoints influential diplomat to prestigious role within the royal household. Report. The diplomat in question is already well versed in life within the upper echelons of society. King Charles has appointed a new deputy private secretary, and he is already one of the most influential people in the UK. According to MailOnline, His Majesty has hired Theo Rycroft, a high-flying diplomat, to be his right-hand man. Theo, who is currently deputy head of mission at the British Embassy in Paris, will act as the King's gatekeeper and will advise Charles on his public work and personal matters. Most recently, Theo was seen assisting Prince William in Paris on Saturday during his meeting with US President-elect Donald Trump. Prior to his new appointment, Theo has had an impressive career as a diplomat, having previously served as the legal advisor to the Prime Minister until 2017, among many other top roles. He also practiced as a commercial litigation solicitor and has an LLM in international law and jurisprudence, as well as a master's in classics from Oxford University. His professional accomplishments aside, Theo is married to Hun Flora Astor, a half-sister of Samantha Cameron, wife of former Prime Minister David Cameron. Flora is part of the Astor dynasty, who were once one of the wealthiest families in the United States, their fortune rooted in the fur trade and then Manhattan real estate. The couple married in September 2006, tying the knot at All Saints Church, Locking, near Newbury, Berkshire. Last year, Tatler included the couple in their 2024 Social Power Index, ranking them as one of the most influential couples alongside the Duke of Westminster and his wife, Olivia Henson. Theo and Flora share 3 children, and the family of 5 and currently lives in a 17th-century country estate in the Languedoc-Roussillon wine region of France. In 2013, Flora told The Times that her husband's job required their family to relocate regularly. At the time, the family were living in Switzerland, where Theo was working as the legal advisor at the UK mission to the UN in Geneva. She said, "In a year's time we'll be leaving Geneva and we don't know where we'll be. It's exciting, but we're lucky we've got this place, so I feel grounded and the children feel they have a home." As for Flora, she is a qualified gemologist and private jeweler with a workshop in Hatton Garden. The British monarch will be joined by several of his European counterparts. The King will travel to Poland at the end of January to mark the 80th anniversary since the liberation of Auschwitz, Buckingham Palace has announced. Charles will attend the commemoration service at the Auschwitz-Birkenau Museum and Memorial on the 27th of January. Holocaust Memorial Day marks the day in 1945 when soldiers of the Soviet Union liberated Auschwitz-Birkenau concentration camp in Nazi-occupied Poland. More than 1 million men, women and children were murdered at the concentration camp during its 5 years of operation. Ahead of the trip, Charles hosted 3 organizations dedicated to educating future generations about the Holocaust at Buckingham Palace. Speaking on the latest episode of Hello's A Right Royal podcast, The Telegraph's royal editor Hannah Furness said, "This is such an important event, and the British royal family are so entrenched in the Holocaust Memorial Project. The King has been really personally involved, he had those portraits done for the royal collection. And the Prince and Princess of Wales have done a lot of engagements with Holocaust survivors." Citing the late Queen Elizabeth II's visit to the former Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in northern Germany in 2015, Hello's royal editor Emily Nash said, "The royal family have taken the Holocaust as a thing that they want to encourage people to remember and pay tribute to." The King will be joined by several of his European counterparts at the service, including King Frederick and Queen Mary of Denmark, who marked the first year of their reign on the 14th of January. The Danish royal household has stated that their Majesties will participate in the service to mark 80 years since the liberation of Auschwitz. The Dutch palace has confirmed King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima, along with their eldest daughter, Princess Katharina, Amalia, will be in Poland for the service. The royals will be joined by Prime Minister Dick Schoof and Vincent Karamanz, who is the State Secretary for Youth, Prevention and Sport of the Netherlands. Sad news for King Charles as favourite place closes down. The Chelsea-based greengrocers opened in the 1970s. The royal family's beloved greengrocers Partridges has announced it is closing its flagship shop in Chelsea after 53 years. On Tuesday, the owner of the family-run shop, situated in Duke of York Square, Chelsea, announced it will be closing its doors on the 2nd of February. The greengrocers, which was awarded a royal warrant by Queen Elizabeth in 1994, and was granted another by the King just weeks ago, has supplied goods to the royal family for decades. John Shepherd, who launched the company with his late brother Sir Richard Shepherd, said, "We are very sad to be leaving Chelsea after an incredible 53 years serving local residents. Although our Chelsea chapter is coming to an end, we are looking forward to building Partridges in smaller and more sustainable shop formats across London. We are very proud to have recently achieved carbon neutrality for both our Chelsea and Gloucester Road stores. We have received a new royal warrant from King Charles and have supported several hundred small artisan businesses by creating and curating the fine food market on Duke of York Square on nearly 1,000 Saturdays. We send all the traders our very best wishes for the future." Partridges has also been a force for good in the local community, supporting many local charities and good causes and raising over £30,000 for the Children's Surgery Foundation. At the heart of our success, though, lies our experienced and knowledgeable team of staff, whom we thank enormously for all their years of service. We hope that this is not goodbye and that many of our current customers will venture over to Gloucester Road to visit us there. The company still has a shop on Gloucester Road, and a new shop will be opening in 2025. The artisan greengrocers, which first caught the attention of Queen Elizabeth in 1991, is famed for its weekly Saturday market on King's Road. In 2007, John Shepherd served as president of the Royal Warrant Holders Association, and from 2008 to 2013, he was honorary secretary. This year, the Princess of Wales will be the first Princess of Wales, since 1910 to grant royal warrants, according to the Times. The future Queen will recognise British skills and industry, honouring her favourite companies, the publication reported. King Charles began issuing warrants as the Prince of Wales in 1980, but this was not extended to Princess Diana after their wedding the following year.